I'm going to try and get this video recorded, edited, and uploaded as quickly as possible because today is January 29th and I've just been hit by a wave of inspiration. We've had all 15 characters from Godzilla revealed, but Godzilla 1954 wasn't there. But we've seen a playmat for Godzilla 1954. That's a really interesting concept. And then I was reminded we haven't seen the alt arts. But there's no way that the alt arts aren't going to be amazing alternate arts similar to what we got with Godzilla from the Challenger. So, where's Godzilla 1954 in this? Well, I think I know. Let's travel back to August 2025, not that long ago, and we get the TMNT set, and we get multiple alt arts. We get alt arts for every single character, more in line with their styling from the most recent adaptations. And I think that's going to be our baseline alt arts. We're going to see possibly Sean, who did the alt arts for the Challengers, maybe Lachai for Lucky, other artists from throughout the community feeding me some lovely content, where I can go and interview them and talk about the art for every single character. But then I think we're going to have a secondary alt art that is going to be movie posters. It's going to be what we saw from regionals, like with the Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, the movie that was banned in America for capitalist reasons. With Ghidorah, we're going to see movie posters. We're going to see adaptations through there on some of the cards. So with Godzilla Titan of Terror, we could see Godzilla Titan of Terror, but with the 1954 art, honouring his first appearance in the movies. Similar if we get Gigan and we get Godzilla versus Gigan through the movie, and the same thing goes on for here. And it has been 30 years since Godzilla versus Destroyer, so why not commemorate that onto a card? Why not get the movie poster for Godzilla vs. Destroyer, slap it on a card as an alt art, and bring in those collectors, bring in those IP hunters, and bring in the people that want these textless, beautiful movie poster cards that were kind of trial run as a regional promo. People absolutely love those textless regional promos that just have the card name on there. You get a Godzilla vs. Destroyer movie poster on there, you stick Destroyer on there, and boom, you've got a collector's piece. And not only that, similar to Guilty Gear, instead of having an interconnecting picture of 9, you have 15 movie posters that you can frame, that you can display, that can make your office room or wherever you put them feel like a miniature Godzilla movie theatre. You can synergize it with DVDs, Blu-rays. You can have it be a collector's design piece. I think this is such a windmill slam that I think this is the only direction we can go in. I really do hope that we see more art from Sean. The original alt arts we got in the Godzilla Challengers, this stylized, beautifully done, multi-layer art that was in a more traditional style, really showcased how much the artist Sean loves Godzilla. I've got a whole interview where he talks about what Godzilla means to him and what this project meant to him. If he comes back, that is an absolute win for us as a community, for us as a company, and for us as a card game. And if we can find more artists that are just as passionate about the IP, that can put their own flair onto Gigan and Billite, I think Batara, we can see something that is going to be beautiful for players and collectors. And I think this is kind of the direction that would be very cool, that we get these multiple alt arts, that we get that our card art becomes a bit more streamlined, like these stylized black background with impactful images on the cards that we got with Godzilla here, like we had with Attack on Titan. and that our alternate arts really stand out. That we have our movie posters, that we have our interconnected images, that we have a set of alternate arts which are for the collectors, which will draw them in. And then we have our playable alternate arts. We have our stylized, bespoke, IP IP passionate cards that come from there. I think this is just the direction. This is the direction this set has to go. We have to have movie poster, especially the Godzilla Destroyer one. That one has to be on there as a second line of alternate arts. Maybe not for everything, similar to the TMNT, where only a few of the cards had that 1987 retouch to them, but I think we're going to see bespoke alternate arts for all the cards, and then hopefully movie posters, and then hopefully textless movie posters for the majority, if not all, of the 15 Godzilla Reign of Kaiju characters. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Is this a good idea? Am I kind of hitting out of the pack here? The fact that the Godzilla 1954 isn't present in the 15 characters, to me, had my brain going, and this is where I landed on. 2 sets of alternate arts, one done by artists, one for movie posters honouring the history of Godzilla. I can't see any other way for Godzilla 1954 to make it into this set without them being a mechanically unique promo hidden behind a paywall such as the Redemption Store, box topper, or pre-release promo. But I can't see UVS doing that. They're not the biggest fans of putting mechanically unique cards behind paywalls, especially when it comes to IP sets. Champion cards are a little bit different. If you think, what movie posters do you think each of these should? Which movie posters do you think each card should get? Should it be their introduction to the franchise, such as Destroyer versus Godzilla, or should it be their most iconic forms, the forms that the majority of collectors and Godzilla fanbase would know the character for? Personally, I hope we get a 1998 Godzilla. That was my introduction to Godzilla, and I love that movie so much. If you made it this far and have no idea what to put in there, why not stick in the comments "Raw means I love you" in Dinosaur? That's a little bit of millennial humour for you there. And I will catch you at game night, where I will be causing a city rampage. I'll see you at game night. Bye.